Hi guys. Today we will analyze Aflac stock, and calculate its intrinsic value using two different valuation models. Enjoy! Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Technical analysis. In the last year, Aflac was an average performer in the overall market. There are some doubts in the very recent evolution. The short-term trend is negative, but the long-term trend is still positive. However, this may be a trend turning. Be careful. Strong support level is around $57.80. Next strong support levels are around $53.80 and $51.50. Resistance level is around $66.10. In the last month the stock has been trading in the $58.50, $66.90 range. It is currently trading near the lows of this range. The stock has an average volume of 3.4 million. This is a good sign as it is always nice to have a liquid stock. Intrinsic value. Buy low, sell high. We have heard it many times before. But how to know when it's low, and when it's high? The intrinsic value of a stock is its true value. It refers to what a stock is actually worth, even if some investors think it's worth a lot more than that amount. Intrinsic value is important, because it can help investors understand whether the cost of a stock is undervalued, or overvalued compared to the market value of the stock. Intrinsic values calculations. Let's calculate the stock's intrinsic value. For more accurate results, we will use two different valuation models to calculate the intrinsic value of the stock. The excess return model. This approach is used for financial institutions where free cash flow is difficult to estimate. Then, we will use valuation based on earnings per share, EPS, 5-year average PE ratio and expected growth rate. First model. Excess return model valuation. This spreadsheet contains some financial data that we will use for the stock valuation. In this valuation I will use margin of safety. 30%. Once we actually figure out what we think this stock is worth, we are only going to buy the stock if it gets 30% of what we think it's worth. It gives us a big margin of safety if our predictions are wrong. In other words, when something is worth $1, I want to pay only 70 cents for it. I want to be conservative with financial institutions. So, my margin of safety is 30%. According to our formula, the fair value of the stock is $143.91. When we apply the margin of safety to that value, the fair value of the stock would be $100.74. That's the price that I may want to pay for this stock. Second model. Valuation based on earnings per share. This spreadsheet contains another financial data that we will use for the stock valuation. The current earning per share price for the company is 6.39. Minimum rate of return. I will use 12%. Because when we invest in individual stocks, we are looking for a higher return than the S&P 500. For Aflac, analysts forecast growth rate around -2% per year in next 5 years, and future PE around 11. Again, I will use three different scenarios for Aflac Company: bad, average, and good. First scenario. Aflac will have bad performance in next 5 years, and we will use the following parameters in our calculation. Future growth rate would be low, -2%. Future PE would be low, 8. In this case, the fair value of the stock today would be $15. Second scenario. Aflac will have average performance in next 5 years, and we will use the following parameters in our calculation. Future growth rate would be average, 0%. Future PE would be average, 11. In this case, the fair value of the stock today would be $25. Third scenario. Aflac will have high performance in next 5 years, and we will use the following parameters in our calculation. Future growth rate would be high, 2%. Future PE would be high, 14. In this case, the fair value of the stock today would be $39. As you can see, today the stock is overvalued, $61, even if we expect the company's high performance in future. While the stock looks fairly valued, there are some concerns on Aflac's future growth. The company is expected to show a decrease in revenue. In the coming 5 years, the revenue will decrease by -2% yearly. I usually don't buy stocks with a negative future growth unless it's on sale with a huge discount. I may consider buying the stock for the dividend, $1.60 per year, if it drops below $40. Company's strengths. Aflac, American Family Life Assurance Company is an American insurance company and is the largest provider of supplemental insurance in the United States. In the U.S., Aflac underwrites a wide range of insurance policies, but is more known for its payroll deduction insurance coverage, which pays cash benefits when a policyholder has a covered accident or illness. Aflac operates in the United States and Japan. Over the years, Aflac has built a reliable distribution network that can reach majority of its potential market. The company has consistent track record of share repurchases and dividend increases. Aflac has a profit margin of 19%. This is amongst the best returns in the industry. Risks. Organization structure is only compatible with present business model, thus limiting expansion in adjacent product segments. Aflac remains dependent on a network of independent agents to sell its policies. A number of agents have alleged worker exploitation, among other charges, in a lawsuit several years ago. These allegations, coupled with the social distancing mandated amid the COVID-19 pandemic, will make agent recruitment even more challenging and impede sales growth. Liability laws in different countries are different, and Aflac may be exposed to various liability claims given change in policies in those markets. As the company is operating in numerous countries, it is exposed to currency fluctuations. Increasing competition in supplemental and health insurance sector. Increasing incidence and severity of natural disasters in Japan could affect underwriting profits. Aflac is expected to show a decrease in revenue. In the coming 5 years, the revenue will decrease by -2% yearly. In the coming 5 years, the earnings per share will grow only by 1.5% yearly. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.